All right, welcome on back, everyone, to another episode of pre-CSP, the channel dedicated to bringing you the first council shoulder patch issued from each council in Scouting America, both past and present. Today we've got a classic oldie for you, pre-CSP out of East Carolina 426. Council was originally formed in 1932 as a name change from Wilson 426. And we'll start off with the TA1 from 1953 on the patch table. The TA1 was produced for the National Jamboree in 1953, so it is a pre-CSP, predating 1970. It does have a gold cut edge border, red background, gold East Carolina noting on the background itself that makes it distinct from the TA2 that was produced in 1955, where the East Carolina, and actually all the subsequent patches we'll take a look at today, the East Carolina went to the top of the patch. So it does make it very easy to identify the TA1. It does measure approximately 65 by 100. It does have sharp straight sides, so kind of a distinctive shape as well. We'll take a look at the back here. Again, the TA1 for East Carolina from 1953. Great little patch. Really do like this one. And then the subsequent East Carolina patches do follow the same theming here as the first issue. We do not happen to have the TA2 from 1955. There, East Carolina went to the top of the patch. And then the first regular issue that would have been post 1970 would be the T3A. We do have that patch here. Like the TA2, East Carolina is now at the top. So here we've got white top, yellow along the bottom cut edge border, East Carolina Council in white at the top, Tar Heels at the bottom, straight side, sharp corners. This measures approximately 78 millimeters top to bottom, 134 millimeters left to right, and is noted by a small black strip on the heel of the foot. And that's talking about this area. So the T3A has the small black strip on the heel. The T3B and T3C have a large black strip on the heel. And we do have the T3C to be able to show you. The T3A is the largest of these patches. They all do look somewhat similar. So the T3A measures that 78 by 134. The T3B is 78 or 79, so about the same height, but between 125 and 127 across. And then the T3C is the smallest, where it is 76, so much shorter, and then 123. So actually, we'll show you the back here of the T3A, gauze cloth back. And then before I take the T3 away, I'm going to show you the T3C on top so you can see the size comparison. So the T3C is the shortest. And you can see we're going from 78 on the T3A down to 76, and then only going from 134 all the way across. Now we're looking at 123. So this is the T3C. You can note that the black strip on the heel is now considerably larger on the T3C. It would look very similar on the T3B. We don't have the T3B. T3B is almost kind of like in between on the sizes. Here's the back of the T3C. Let's see if we can get both the heels on there for you so you can see the difference. This is the large black strip on the heel. There is a large black strip on both the T3B, which we don't have here, and the T3C, which is here. And then here we see the small black strip represented on the T3A. And we do believe the T3A was the first post 1970 CSP released for East Carolina. So this would be the first regular for East Carolina. Finish out by putting back on that classic TA1. You don't see a lot of these. There's not a lot of them around. So we're very excited to be able to bring this to you. One of the more rare patches in the collection. Hope you guys enjoy seeing it. Hope you guys have enjoyed this episode of First CSP. Again, new episodes out every single day. We'll be back tomorrow with another brand new episode. Hope to see you here. Hope you guys have enjoyed this and have a great rest of your day. We'll see you on the next episode.